Hello and welcome. I am Rajith of One Illumined Heart. Thank you so much for joining me again. This is our fourth Ascension Love Light Code language transmission to help awaken everybody. All their cells, all their chakras, their energy systems, pineal, pituitary gland. I'm doing this at the beginning of the videos so that those of you who want to replay this, and it's encouraged to do so every time you get a new one, listen to it 3 or 4 times in a couple of days or however it works for you, and it will begin to align all of your energy systems more into the alignment of the sacred truth of who you are. And I thought I'd share, I don't know if you can read this or not, but this is something I used to have at a booth uh, when I would do body, mind, spirit fairs back in the 90s and the early 2000s. And there is a misspelling here with it's somewhere, but we won't focus on that. We'll focus on the message. That sacred grid healing assists in the realignment of the soul's journey to the truth of its being in love and in light, opening the heart to experience its true self. So I started putting this out there in about 2000, and the work that I've been doing with people since the late 80s has been about doing your soul healing work, releasing what needs to be released so that more love, more light, more of your own soul self becomes present in this incarnation with you. And the traumas, the memories, the beliefs and programmings get to be released. So that's part of what this work with the Ascension Love Light Codes transmissions are, is that it gives us an opportunity to, align with the new 5D Earth, because this is the 24th of July. And the 22nd of July, the entire grid, the web of the Earth, all the lines that have been coming together now. Whoops, I guess I needed to turn that off. Sorry. All the lines that have been coming together came together. And let me tell you, for those of us who are awake and are already a higher frequency, we are noticing the shift. We've been noticing the pressure for the last year in moving all of this forward. And we feel those changes as the different grid levels would keep coming together, and what was in us that no longer serves us, that had to go. The beliefs, the fears, the insecurity, we had to let go and move totally into faith, into love, into trust, so that we could be here and align, so that we can show all of you that you can do the same thing. We're all just human beings making these incredible choices to be alive, to be in line with love, with light. So you get to choose the reality that you're living in. And I'm hoping for all of you that you're going to choose love. It's an extraordinary experience. So after I do this particular video, I'm going to do another one probably on Facebook Live in a few minutes, where I'm going to talk about what's happened in a couple of healing sessions that I've had yesterday on, the evening of the 22nd and yesterday the 23rd, that were really profound. So look out for that. It will also be posted on YouTube. Also, just a gentle reminder, I am offering forgiveness classes for the next couple of weeks. Go to my business page on Facebook called One Illumined Heart, and the class schedule is listed there. Okay, so the light language love codes are about sacred grid healing, because the grid it has sound, it has light, and there are many love light languages out there, and people are speaking in a number of them. And find the one that speaks to your heart, that makes you feel peaceful, makes you feel like you're in alignment. Find the person or persons who have a language that align with you. And if it's me, that's great. Stay tuned, and I will continue to create these for you. All right, so here we go. This one today is about connecting back here. This is your parietal cortex of the brain. But it's also on the opposite side here. This is your pituitary gland, and and behind that the pineal, and the back of the third eye is back in here. So what we're going to do today in this particular one is we're activating the back of the third eye so that bigger understanding and knowing and illumination of your own being and life itself can move into your consciousness and into your cells. So I'm going to push my chair back a little bit here so that hopefully you can see more of my arm movements, and we can do this. It's a beautiful 80 degrees outside here in Seattle, and loving the breeze and the wind. So my hair is going to be going all over, and we're going to let love fly. All right, here we go. So please move into your center. Either choose your heart, the tip of your nose, the bridge of your nose, your third eye, or the top of your crown as a place to focus. Put a smile on your face. Let the divine know that you're paying attention, that the new frequency of love is here, and that you want to partake of it and be it, and be part of it, and allow those changes to occur. Awesome. Okay, so now let's do our bringing in the royal blue light to the biggest perimeter of your own being. Some of you can do 1,000 to 2,000 feet. Some of you can do 5,000. Whatever it is, just give permission to your angels, to your own divine higher self, and to the divine or God's great spirit, whatever you want to call it, to expand that royal blue light, which equals the consciousness of God, connected to the human soul and the body, so that you can align with that power, that wisdom, and that truth. That is what you were created from. Let's bring it in to our embodiments right now. Okay. So I'm just going to let mine totally set, and now give permission for that color to move all the way through your physical body, through your head and the bones in your head, the bones in your body. All of your stories are written in your bones. Your ancestral history, your own soul history. It's all there. Allow this energy to come there and love, support, and cleanse whatever needs to be let go. All right. And the next color they want to do today is yellow. So we're going to do 9 shades of yellow. And that has to do with our third chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra. So right underneath your breast, it's where your tummy is. Just above your navel. So between your diaphragm and your navel is the third chakra. That has to do with judgment or acceptance. So let's bring in the yellow colors to release judgments that don't belong there about you, about your experiences in life, about others. Whatever you're willing to let go of, just begin to just let go of it. Let those bright lemon yellows release what doesn't need to be there and bring balance. Let the golden yellows move you into acceptance of what is and release judgment. So learning to love and accept who you are and who others are is very important. And then the next color they want to use today is orange. So we're going to do 5 shades of orange light, from light to dark, like a light peach, to a nice, like a tangerine color orange. And let's let that fill our second chakra, which is our creative chakra, which has to do with our sexual organs, as well as the space from below your belly button to your groin area, to just above your groin. And that is creation. That's where new children are made. That's where new ideas are made. That's where the joy of life also comes from. So let's allow ourselves to be invigorated by that. All right. And are there any other colors that we need today? That's it for today. So that's what we're going to focus on, and opening up the back of the third eye. So here we go. Call in your angels. I'm calling in all mine. Call in your spiritual teachers if you have them, and guides. For those of you who love Indian lore and Indian Native American Indian healing, or indigenous, if you have power animals, bring them in and allow them to come play with us here for right now. All right, here we go. Ata osotoko ai oma tasa otu aka ono ana I toto a toto a toto a soa soa moto kata ono asai ono ai otu kana oso ata o ai otu ana oso ata I o tu a patakaya a monoto ai otu sono ai atakayasa tasa I oso noko oso tai o monoka a asaio sata koyono mono asai koyono no asai ono no kaya ono kaya ono kaya ono kaya ono kaya ono pata osu atai oso etu asa metu ati etu a motoko yo a su esa yo toto ata moto ani kaya oso wa iono asai etu ata ko a I o asa u asa u asa u ata I o tu a so a ko a ta so a I o monoko asai eso ata io moto ai moto ata koso ai kotu ana boa seo a teo somoto ata I otu ata otu ata otu ata otu ata otu ata so anama keo so atamano asai otu keo ata eo asa e tu amana o sa'a 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 o. Take a moment now and just breathe this energy into your body, into your consciousness, into your cells. Let the part of your higher conscious self from your level 12, which is the top of the astral plane chakras, all the way down to your first chakra. Let it feel, let it hear these sounds, let it resonate, let it align, give permission for the movement to occur. Remember, all of us are made in the image of the Creator. Our bodies are made out of light and sound particles. Yes, we have a form, but these forms are made from light and sound. We carry within us the music of the universe. The music music of the universe is what we really are. And all together we are this amazing symphony. The plant life, the trees, the flowers, the very earth, the minerals, the animals, the birds, one another. We are all alive, literally with the sound of music inside of us. We are made from light and from sound. We are love. It is true that we have witnessed in ourselves and in others that there have been moments when we've not been so loving, when we've been highly judgmental of ourselves, of others, our world leaders, friends and family, our kids, whatever it is. But know that underneath all of that, there is love. There are some people who choose not to acknowledge love because their gig is to hurt others or have power over others. And what do we do with that? We have to forgive them. And we have to forgive ourselves when we've made those errors ourselves and allow love to come through and flow and choose love instead of those errors. So I have spent, since I'm 25 years old, I've been connected. Actually, I started at 23 doing meditation work with transcendental meditation because of my father's encouragement with the studies that Stanford University was doing. And we did a number of forms of meditation and finally found the one that touched my heart. So I've been with that since I'm 25. A lot of karmas had to be moved, and my life was not easy. It was far from pretty. and it was actually traumatic at many, 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 many places. There were lots of things that I didn't understand. If I had understood what my karmas were with family members, and I could have forgiven, and had I known that there were condemnations or judgments or curses that I had to cancel on others, I would have done it had I known. But that's not how this playbook is written. The play is written. This is what you got to come down and clear. This is what you have to learn, how to love and forgive one another. My guru said to me in person in front of my little family of my 2 young children and my husband that, my husband and I had very heavy karma with each other. And our job was to learn how to love and forgive each other. And this was after I asked him would it be all right to divorce him? Because I just was so unhappy. I just didn't know how to live with the heaviness that I was experiencing. I'd never experienced anything like it in my life. And I wanted out. And I wanted more peace for my children. However, as the years grew by, I also came to understand that my children had karma with their dad. And we all had karma with each other. And it had to be worked out. We had to find the love and the light and the truth in one another. So if I can leave you with that today, is to focus on that. So in finishing today on number 4, leaving you with that thought of remembering to forgive. Back in 1996, I had a family situation come up that was kind of like a crisis. And my spiritual teacher gave me something that I had to do. And I want to share it with you because I think it could be enormously helpful. It was a very difficult, very painful situation. And there was a person that needed so much love and support and forgiveness and healing and reminding of who they were. I don't prefer to reveal who it is. And my job was, I was told, please, and I hope this helps you, please love this person no matter what. Please forgive this person no matter what. Please hold the candle of the beauty of the truth of this person's soul in front of them no matter what. And many no matter whats came and went. And I had my feet to the fire on that one. I had to come to terms with the heavy karma of this person that they had to deal with, and have learned to have lots of compassion. I had to have compassion with my own bewilderment around what was going on. I had to see my own weaknesses when it was hard to forgive, hard to continue to love, hard to continue to see the light in that person. So I had to meet my own shadows, and I had to start unraveling my box of stuff that needed healing and forgiving. And I could be, over the years, more and more present with the ability to forgive and to let go and move into neutral, and to understand that everybody has their karma. Everybody has their own life lessons. And all we can do is to remain in a place of as much neutrality as possible. But when we're sometimes being victimized by that person or their behavior, and it harms others, you're asked to learn about healthy boundaries, how to continue to see the love in that person regardless of what's going on, and know that they're going to find their way to the other side. So in doing all of this awakening and lining with your spirit, listening to these love light ascension codes, you're ascending your awareness, your consciousness of who you are and who the other is. Letting go of what doesn't serve you allows more of your own light to move into your body. So with that, I wish you adieu, much love, and a prayer that you remember the grandness of who you are, that you are love, that you are light, that you are beautiful, that you have the capacity to heal from the bottom up and the top down. All right, take care. Bye-bye.